What is going on, people? Welcome back to Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year Edition. I'm Forrest and this is part 4 of my Let's Play. So let's continue with our character. So we need to go to Margan, which we can get to pretty easily from here. And we need to try and see what's going on in Huleen's hut. It's a pretty easy quest, but it can be quite problematic for a level 1. But it's nothing we can't handle because we're OP. Or we like to think we are. So in order to find Huleen's hut, you have to go this way from the Silt Strider. And eventually you'll see a little hut in the distance. Weapon at the ready. I think there's a scamp in here, I think. So let's take care of the trash. Hopefully it doesn't take care of us. Yeah, it's a scamp. Come on, bitch. Someone hit this guy. There we go. Ow. Holy shit, he hits like a truck. He hits like a fucking truck. Ow. Come on, hit this guy, man. There we go. See what I mean? He is a bit problematic. But we got him. Wasn't pretty, but we got him. Right, now I need to try and open this. But I'm going to have to get some restore going, so it's going to be quicker. Give us the best chance of opening this. Perfect. Open sesame. It's all my fault. Yeah, it is all your fault. This noob thought he could handle shit, and look what's happened to his pad. It's been completely turned upside down. See that shit? Okay, now we need to go back to the Silt Strider because our business here is complete. We've finished Huleen's hut quest, which is pretty good, if I say so myself. Wait, are we still? Yeah, still on 240 speed. We've got 2 reputation points now. Now, I'm going to do something else really quickly before I go back to Old Ruin. Because I told you in the last episode I'm going to get something pretty special. So, I like to think I'm a man of my word. So, we've already got the boost of blinding speed. Now let's get the next item for our ultimate character. This one's going to be in the shape of a ring. Because Mentor's ring is actually not one of my final ring ideas. But it's a very good ring nonetheless. Especially in the beginning. So, you need to follow the coast along this region here, and there's an ancestral tomb on this side, so we do need to swim. So this is called Falas Ancestral Tomb. Now this is very easy to get. Open up this door, go all the way down, and we get paralyzed. Fortunately there's no enemies here, so we just need to wait for the paralysis to expire and we can take the treasure within, which in this case is Denstagmers ring. Okay, so let's have a look at that, shall we? Value 12,000, constant effect, resist fire, frost and shock 30% each. You have no idea how good that is. That is OP. So how good are we right now? Well, I'll show you really quickly. I resist frost 130%. I'm completely immune to frost damage. I have an 80% resistance to shock. And I also have a 30% resistance to fire spells. Not to mention spell absorption. And that does not take much time to get at all. And that is a very, very good piece of gear. Okay, my next step, I think, is going to be to go to Vivek, because there's a gentleman who owns a bookstore that I'm very keen in talking to. How do you jump? There we go. For some reason you get caught on there. So let's go to our room first, and then we'll travel through fast travel to get to where we need to go. Because I'm not done here. Like, we got one really good piece of item, but this is going to be a double whammy, because I'm going to get another one for you very quickly. It's another secret. And then in the next episode we're going to do another one, potentially. So the first thing I need to do is I need to get my ass to Vivek. So let's quickly do that. But for my ultimate character, we already have two pieces. Denstagmers ring and the boost of blinding speed. Awesome. Okay. Let's quickly come round here. Travel to Vivek. Like, it's not a hard game, Morrowind, it really isn't. But if you know what you're doing, then no game is hard. That's the mentality. Okay. Quickly go in the Foreign Quarter Plaza. Now, to find the gentleman that we're looking for, we need to go to the Lower Wasteworks. But we have more than one business in Vivek. Truth be told, there's a few areas of interest. But I think we're going to go to Vivek and then Sadrith Mora instead of doing the other Vivek stuff, because we're going to do that in the next episode. And I'm going to show you another secret strat. It's not very secret now though, but it was back in the day. So we need to go to the Lower Wasteworks. But we're going to pay Jobisher and his rare bookstore a visit. And that's on the other side. But first we'll go and see the alchemist, because there are a few ingredients that I would love to have for a later quest. So what do we have right now? I have 2 pieces of muck and 1 slowed soap. So I need 5 of each of those eventually. Fortuitously, I can buy all the supplies I need from her. Can we do business for 210? Superb. That is awesome. That's really good. Right, now let's go and pay the Jobisher Rare Bookstore a visit. Now, it's very important you come here, because there's a lot of books that you can read to get quick levels. I believe there's one upstairs. That's the one. Medium armor skill has increased. Right. Yeah, it's on this one, I think. Just having a quick look around on the books. That's not a skill book, but it's worth 200. Here we go. Mercantile skill increased. Marksman skill. Acrobatics. Athletics. Block. And acrobatics again. So this is Jobisher. Right, we're going to buy a couple of books from him. Antecedents of Dwemer Law. I need a copy of that. Boetha's Glory. And Chronicles of Nusselith I need as well. I think I also need... Do I need a Vampire of Ardenfell? I think I need that for another quest later. But I will buy that book while I'm here. Can we do business for 828? Beautiful. Right, what's our equip weight? 213. That's not too bad actually. So far so good. Right, now what I need to do the other quest, the other special quest that I had in mind to show people, is not far from here. It's in a place called Vivek St. Olm Canton, if I'm not mistaken. So that's Redoran, or Redoran, however you say it. Yeah, there's a canoe there. I can use that for travel. Travel, temple, probably the quickest way. This is going to be another one of them secret strats to gain OP pretty quickly or gain a good build. I mean, we're what, like 80 minutes in from where we began our adventure, roughly. Now, St. Olm Canton, I believe, is on the right, if I'm not mistaken. And we already have the best boots in the game. That is awesome. Yeah, this is St. Olm Canton. However, I need to go straight up to the top to the plaza. So I do need to go around this. But having 240 speed stat helps out immensely. Right, it's called the Haunted Manor. I think it's this. No, must be this side. That's the one. Now there is a 50 lock on one of the doors in here. Fortuitously, I've got an open spell that can open a 50 lock, because I come prepared. But I need to restore my fatigue, because your fatigue affects your ability to cast spells. So I need to consume 2 of these. Let's make sure we've got the open spell equipped. So you just saw there, I had a 47% chance and now it's 78. First try, beautiful. Open sesame. Open this door. No, no books to read. But this is Drambarrow. Now he wants to know where that Vassar egg mine is. Tell him the location and he'll give you a choice. I can either have an axe, a blunt weapon, long blade, a bow, short blade, or a spear. Now this will be Daedric quality. Most people will go for the bow because it's very hard to get a Daedric bow and arrow. But I'm not going to go for the bow. I'm going to go for the long blade for the time being. A Daedric katana has been added. So what I can do now is, that's worth 50,000. Equip that and drop the Iron Spark Sword. How awesome is that? I have a Daedric weapon at level 1 with Denstagmers ring and the Boots of Blinding Speed and Mentor's ring within an hour and a half of my journey. That is pretty rad, because a Daedric weapon is pretty strong. I also have some soul gems that are worth a lot of money. to the right buyer. But now I need to make my way back to Ruin. So I need to try and find the quickest way back. Because I can only record for about another 7 or 8 minutes. So I should be able to get back to Edwina within that time for sure. Foreign quarter. As you can see, there's method to my madness. Because like I said, I have played this game quite a bit. I don't remember everything though. Some things I will have to look up eventually. This is all just from like memory of playing the game. It's probably quicker to just use the Silt Strider, to be honest. Because I need to go to Old Ruin, then I need to go to Sadrith Mora. Because I should be able to do 2 quests in Old Ruin. The Huleen's hut, which I've already done. And I need to go back to Vivek to put the book back in the chest that I stole in a previous episode. We are absolutely bossing this. I don't think I'm doing this too optimally, but it's definitely a lot more optimal than most people would do. Especially when I first started playing this game, I was far from optimized. But I'm pretty efficient, I would say, in what I choose to do and when I choose to do it. Guild of Mages. Because this is the guide to my ultimate character. My best character I've ever made. Okay, nothing there. Not a problem. Going through.
I see you. Hello.
Move it or lose it. And the other good thing is we still have about 5,000 in cash. Which is pretty good. Okay, we're back in Old Ruin. Excellent. Right, come down here. There's Edwina.
What shall we talk about?
2 scrolls of the 5th barrier. Advancement. Still need to do more duties. You're finished with the book that I gave you. Okay, I will go and place that book back where I originally found it. Borrowed without permission. So we need to go back to Vivek.
Greetings.
And I need to put the book back. So make sure you close the door, because we don't want her to see this. Drop. There, it's back in its original place. Coming through. Right, go back to Old Ruin. Because we've completed the quest, right? So we need to discuss what she wants us to do next. If anything. Speedy Gonzalez.
I must say I find you most interesting right now.
Amulet of Almcivi and Divine Intervention. She has no more duties left for us. So, our next course of action is to travel to Sadrith Mora. This is the next place we need to go and visit. Now our equip weight's pretty high now, 247. So I'm going to drop some of these books that I don't want. War of the First Council, that's crap, I don't want that. Special Flora, Journal, Sermon Book. Really just want the good stuff. The rest can, like, who cares, right? Right, I'll take those potions, the scrolls, and the gems. 242, perfect.
Do you need something?
Right. Load this area up. Okay. Go through the Imperial Shrine. And we're going to go to enlist our services to a different faction. And then when we get there and we've signed up, we're going to cut this episode and we're going to continue where we left off in the next episode. There's always method to what I'm doing. Believe that. And I'm still level 1 at this point. I think I'm like 0.5 or 0.6 to a level. Have a look. 5 out of 10. Not too bad. Okay. Because we actually have quite a few things to do in Sadrith Mora. So that's going to probably take up a full episode. Possibly a little bit more. Okay. So continue along here. They have some pretty funky looking armor, but the helmet that they wear is probably the best in the game for like making your own custom helmet. Although the game does tend to lag when you come in here for some reason. This is the Telvanni Council House. So we're going to open this. As you do. Now this is where it starts lagging. Okay, talk with Felisa. Rules. Advancement, right. We can join House Telvanni. You've shown me the rules, I am eager to join. I am now a member. Chores. Some new clothes, you say? 2 scrolls of Amsiva intervention. And she tells us where Telbranora is. Right, this is the next person. Chores. You want some muck, dear? Well, guess what? I've already got it. So she says, do you know how to cure common disease? No, can you teach me? There we go. Chores. A black jinx, which is something we can get very soon. Right, speak to him. 3 questions. Dwemer language, Dwemer artifact, and disappearance of the dwarves. Next person. Chores. Slowed soap. 500 gold has been added. There's your slowed soap. Staff of Silver Dawn. It's another quest. We can advance twice already. Quickly with this guy. Come on, talk with this guy. Chores. Divify a coded message. He gives us a lot of ingredients there. And now more encumbered. By how much? 3 points. Remove that. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.